Somerset shine to reach final. Young opener Tom Lammonby put Somerset in the driving seat against Worcestershire on the third day of their Bob Willis Trophy encounter at New Road. Victory for either side would take them through to the final against reigning county champions Essex at Lord's. The pairs reached 58 for 2 in reply and resumed on the final day needing 187 to reach the showpiece. In gloomy conditions, Craig Overton was finding swing. Despite a big appeal, the umpire remained unmoved and Tom Fell lived to fight another day. Jack Haynes was dismissed for just 4 in Worcestershire's first innings, bowled by Lewis Gregory. But Haynes was getting the better of him early doors, moving the hosts to 67. Despite his earlier reprieve, Fell again misread an in-swinger and Gregory had his third wicket. No need to check with the umpire this time, as the pendulum swung back in Somerset's favour. Josh Davey then got in on the act, in a moment Haynes will want to forget, as he left the ball, which clattered into his pads. Worcestershire in trouble now, 96 for 4 and needing 149 to win. Ricky Vessels came in and survived a big shout from Jack Brooks. But he'd get off the mark in the very next ball, to bring up 100 for the hosts with a boundary. Keen to kick on their run chase, Vessels' eagerness would prove to be his downfall, as Somerset's seam attack continued to turn the screw. Vessels hit straight to Eddie Byram at mid-wicket to leave the visitors with 1 foot in the final. Brooks did manage to find the edge of Brett D'Oliveira, but the ball flew past third slip, with Worcestershire's nerves beginning to show. Looking to hold out until lunch, it got worse for the pairs, as Overton struck in the last ball before the break to trap D'Oliveira, a huge wicket in the race for the final. 2 overs after lunch and Worcestershire lost a 7th wicket as Ed Barnard edged Overton's delivery to Tom Abel. In came Joe Leach and Gregory thought he'd grabbed a 4th wicket, but despite the appeal, umpire Neil Mallender stood firm. Leach did offer some resistance with a flurry of quick boundaries, but a ruthless Somerset attack continued to show its strength in depth. Brooks replaced Overton and had an immediate impact to trap Leach for 17. The pairs were hanging in and were fortunate not to lose another in the next over, as Ben Cox hit to third man, only to be dropped by Ben Green. It would only prolong the inevitable though, as Brooks trapped Pennington, who swung and missed. Somerset sealed victory in the very next over, with Cox caught behind. Cue scenes of jubilation for Somerset, who booked their place in the final at Lord's at the expense of their opponents. Tom Lammonby's 107 did most of the damage for Somerset with the bat, with Davey the pick of their ferocious seamers as he ended with 6 wickets. That ensured Somerset ended their Bob Willis Trophy campaign unbeaten and top of the Central Group standings with 97 points. That sets up a showdown with reigning county champions Essex in the 5-day final at Lord's later this month.